Hello students, today is our second class on communication skill. In today's class, we'll explore Session 2 Verbal Communication. Verbal communication is the primary way we share information with others using spoken words. It's essential for clear understanding as the wrong words can lead to confusion. Let's discuss about the different forms of verbal communication. First form is oral communication. Here, spoken languages are used to convey messages. Example, face-to-face conversation, when you can see the listener and speaker-like discussions, meetings, and casual chat. Second example is telephone conversation, spoken interaction over the phone for personal or professional purpose. Another example is public speaking, addressing a group of people through speech presentation or lectures. The second form of verbal communication is written communication, where language expressed through written or typed word. Examples, letter and notes, handwritten or typed messages for personal or formal communication. Emails are very important way of verbal communication. Electronic messages for various purposes including sharing information, documents, and multimedia. Another example is text messages, short messages sent via mobile phones for quick communication. Next example is book and newspapers, printed material for sharing information and stories with a wide audience. Now we'll explore about the advantages and disadvantages of verbal communication. The advantage of verbal communication are: verbal communication is easy and quick. It is a fast and easy way to share ideas. You can say what you want and get a quick response. It is easier form of communication when you have to exchange ideas. You keep changing your communication as per the other person's reply. Now, the disadvantages of verbal communication. The most common disadvantage of verbal communication is the cultural difference between the sender and receiver of the information. This difference may be due to the use of different languages, inability to understand the colloquial phrases used by the other individual, and the accent. The choice of word can significantly impact the clarity of the message. The meanings become confusing and difficult to understand. Let's learn about 3 P's. I have already mentioned the public speaking is a type of oral communication. Speaking in front of large group makes most people nervous, but fear not. Here's a powerful strategy to transform you into a confident and impactful speaker. You can follow the 3 P's method, where these 3 P's are prepare, practice, perform. The first P is prepare. Here at first you have to know your topic. Then think about what your listener needs to know about the topic. Think about the best way to make your listener understand your topic. And finally, write what you plan to say. The second P is practice. Practice by yourself first. Talk in front of mirror. Talk in front of your family and friends. Ask them what they think. Speak clearly, loudly at the right speed. Not very fast, not very slow. The third P is perform. If nervousness hits, take a few deep breaths to calm your nerves. Think about what you have prepared and start speaking confidently. By mastering the 3 P's and utilizing these resources, you will be well on your way to become public speaking pro. So students, in today's class we have learned about Session 2, Verbal Communication. We have explored different methods of verbal communication, advantages and disadvantages of verbal communication, and the 3 P's method to improve public speaking skills. In our next class, we'll learn Session 3, Non-verbal communication. Till then, stay focused and keep learning.